Hello everybody and welcome to the Resero Network. I'm Dean Abdu and joining me today is Mr. Daniel Webb.
Hello. Just call me Daniel. We had a conversation upstairs literally earlier on that nobody calls me Daniel and then the first thing you do is call me Daniel.
I don't know why.
Shocking.
My mind's out of it. But this is Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I went to the event last week in LA courtesy of Activision for providing accommodation and flights, which was great. And I got to play a bit of the game. And this is
This is Black Ops
4. Showing you everything that I've seen and kind of giving you my impressions of it. So straight off the bat, I thought I'll give a bit of a tour with the different weapon classes and stuff like that. It's kind of the same as past Black Ops. You can put attachments on your guns, high caliber, fast mags, all that stuff. You got your shotguns, your rocket launchers, your pistols. Then you've got the equipment. I tend to usually go for the body armor just because I like to be shot more, so
gives you more of a chance.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
a good strategy. I like it.
Yeah, but for the most part, I kind of stuck with an assault rifle, and then this is score streaks. Your standard score streaks, UAV, counter UAV, Hellstorm, like basically a lot of the stuff that we've seen in past Black Ops.
Is Mantis a new thing?
That's a new one. It's kind of like it's
like
this
like a crab.
robotic crab that you can summon that walks around and shoots everybody that comes across you.
I'm never good enough to get those kind of score streaks though.
Neither am I, which is why I didn't bother with it. And this, people who want to pause the video and have a better look at it, this is all the different specialist classes that you can pick from. You all get to pick a specialist class at the beginning of the game, and not anyone can have the same specialist class. You all have to be your own specialist.
Okay, because then you'd have like 4 medics. And you could probably fuck things up.
Exactly.
The balance, anyway.
So think Overwatch, where only one person can pick one of those. It's exactly the same concept.
Is this you? Is this you?
This is me.
You know, Dean.
So this is one of my better moments that I decided to put in the video. But yeah, you pick specialists. Each one has their special ability, which you charge up, like I just did here.
What was that dude that just flew across the map?
He had his grapple gun. That's one of the other specialists. Okay. And this was me as recon, and I just used my special ability, which is I can see through walls and see everything. And it also helps some of my allies near me as well. So in a moment we'll cut to another shot of like me as a different class, but next to someone who was a recon. When they use their specialist ability, I was able to see everyone around me like that.
Okay.
Which was pretty cool. This was another good moment for me in the game because thankfully, not that moment where I shot my ally, but here,
my God,
and then boom, dead. And then because I could see the others coming up, boom, dead. And that one, nailed it.
Mate, smashing them.
And essentially, this is Firebreaker. This was one of my specialist classes. So you get a flamethrower which you can use, which is real nice. And
it's got decent range as well. Looking at that.
Yeah, like I was surprised with the range. I could kill a guy at a distance with a flamethrower. And each one they have like their main special ability and like another side ability. So like the guy you saw earlier, he had a grapple gun. That was his side ability. Me as a Firebreaker, I've got the flamethrower as my main and a like little nuke that can drive up to cause a small radius of radiation around me.
Okay.
And then if I keep driving it up, if no one kills me in that time, I can cause like this heat blast or fire wave or whatever you want to call it, which is pretty cool. Each one's kind of like different. You've got your healers as well. I wasn't a healer that much because I don't really heal people generally across any game. Then you also have...
Scumbag.
I'm sorry. You've got the defenders as well, so people with riot shields. The guy with the riot shield also has like a machine pistol in it that he can kind of continue firing away.
That's the one they showed on the multiplayer channel. That was a kind of big focus.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. So for when I was capturing stuff, I tried to show a bit of the stuff that wasn't really shown in the multiplayer trailer. There was another guy, his name's Talk. Or Talk. Talk. No, the first time.
I think Talk was in 3.
Yeah. Well, he's.
Or at least his name was.
Well, he's back.
The guy with a little bit of a mohawk.
Yeah, he's got a bit of goatee.
The spikes. Is that Talk?
No, I think that's someone else. Well, or maybe it was the same one. In this one, he's got this barricade that he can put down, and look, this is me, by the way. This
look at that. Play of the game.
But yeah, Torque's got this barricade that you can put down to use as a bullet shield, but it also emits radiation from the... it's either radiation or heat waves from the front, so anyone that walks past it enemy-wise will be hit with this radiation. It can mess you up pretty badly.
There seems to be a lot of shields. I hate shields in games. Like, fuck. Overwatch, like, with like Reinhardt and all those shields, just I don't know, Rainbow Six, do you have the people that just have the big kind of the riot shield? Like, fucking shields wind me up, something rotten.
Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of the shield. You never really saw people with Torque using his barricade that much. I think that's mainly because, like, when you put it down, you're like restricted in movement. So
this is a colourful map.
It's yeah, this map's called Seaside, and this is, I think, Team Deathmatch that we're playing on. So we've got like gameplay videos that we'll be putting on through the channel for the next 3 days, which is like the actual full matches. But we did Team Deathmatch, Control, and Hardpoint. That's right, yeah. And it was on 2 matches, which is this Seaside and the other map which we saw earlier, which was called Payload.
So you played for what, like an hour, 45 minutes, an hour?
I played about 46 minutes of it. I did.
Did you enjoy it, Dean?
You know what? With the wall running and thrust jump gone, I did feel like it was a better Call of Duty game. It felt sort of more classic to past Call of Duties, but it also felt really new with all these different specialist classes. And how you just saw here how I had to heal myself with a stim pack.
Healing yet, right?
So healing, auto heal, it's gone. You have to actually manually heal yourself whenever you get injured. So, like, there's moments where you'll get into a heavy firefight, and if you think tactically enough, you can quickly back away into a corner or hide behind something to quickly heal yourself up, and they'll bring your health all the way back to maximum. And there's like a charged time until you can next heal up again.
It looks like 5-10 seconds.
Yeah, it's not too long. So like I found there was a few moments where I'd healed myself a bit too early, and another enemy would come around the corner and start shooting at me. But if I went back undercover, then after a second or two, I could quickly heal myself again.
Do you use your ability?
I don't. So this one I'm playing as Torque. I don't use his barricade that much, but he's got, I believe it's barbed wire as his side ability. So he can, the barricade's his main one, barbed wire is his side one that he can put down barbed wire anywhere and it will slow down / damage enemies.
So like Rainbow Six? Yeah,
essentially. Honestly though, I didn't find that I used Torque's abilities as much as I used Firebreaker's abilities. They just felt, in a team deathmatch kind of game, didn't feel as beneficial as it would for like Hardpoint, where you had to control areas.
You didn't get a chance to play the new Battle Royale, did you?
It wasn't there. So Battle Royale wasn't there. Devs weren't sharing anything in regards to Battle Royale.
Oh, they're not?
Nope, they kept their lips shut. They were like, we'll share more stuff about Blackout when we can, but as for now, just know that there's a Battle Royale mode coming to Black Ops 4. So like that's as much as we know in terms of Blackout. It was mainly just hands-on with the multiplayer, just seeing all these new specialist abilities and how it actually functions without wall running and thrust jump.
And I guess the big difference between this and Black Ops 3 is in Black Ops 3 you could have like multiples of the same class.
Yeah, that's the biggest difference. Whereas,
in
like,
this you can't, right?
No, so if someone picked Firebreaker before me, that's it. I can't pick Firebreaker, not until like the next game.
How many classes are there?
There's 8 in total.
8.
Yeah.
And there's how many? What's this? 5-on-5?
Yeah, so it's 5v5. They've switched it from 6v6 down to 5v5.
Well, if you've only got 8 classes, then 6v6 doesn't really give you a lot of choice, does it?
No, exactly. So I think it's that point of trying to balance it out a bit more. So that was a guy who just used another specialist class where it lets him kind of do a little leap and ground pound onto the ground. So
that was in 3.
Yeah.
It's like the spikes. What's your ability here? Your L1R1 ability?
So this is Firebreaker, so...
is that a flamethrower?
Yeah, flamethrower and the little mini nuke.
It looks nothing like a flamethrower.
Yeah, I know. I was very confused as well.
It looks like a little robot with a knife.
I mean, that's what these flamethrowers look like these days. In the Black Ops world, anyway. But
So
yeah,
is R1 is like a sticky bomb kind of thing, or like what is it?
R1's the nuke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just throw it and it blows up.
Yeah.
Oh, the radiation thing.
Yeah. So you charge it
okay.
up and that's it. But that's basically our hands-on with Black Ops. Like I said, we'll be putting up individual videos of each of the matches throughout the next few days. I'm Dean Abdu. Joined with me was Mr. Daniel Webb.
Hi. Thanks. Bye.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost.